Hello viewers, welcome to commoncore and gifted learning. This is Sneha, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I am grateful for your subscription and likes and shares. Um, Today I will be talking about what are the topics you should be covering in language for third grade. And just to let you know that I'll be posting the list on Instagram and Facebook page as well. So, you can sit back and relax. I know it's a vast list. So, at your own convenient time, you can print out later. So please sit back and enjoy the video. Language third grade. So the first topic on language third grade will be reading and writing, under which we will be focusing on comprehension, and the text size will be under 450 words. And over here they will be not only having direct questions from the text, but they'll also have some analytical questions where they have to write something and or put their own opinion. And that's where the writing skills come in. And the first topic under writing skills will be identifying the main idea and its supporting detail from the text. So often the question comes like, what is the main idea? That is very easy and simple. But now they only also have to find supporting details as in evidence from the text that actually helped you or helped you to conclude, or helped you with your opinion about the question. Next, we have making prediction based on what is read. They have to make prediction based on what is given in the test and what's happening. And then we have fact versus fiction. They have to distinguish between fact and fiction. Same distinction between fact versus opinion. So I would do this back to back, like fact versus fiction versus opinion. That will give them a better comparative idea about all the three. Then we have compare and contrast. Compare and contrast as in if it's a story, for example, about two sisters, how are they feeling in the same situation, what is different and what is same. And that was just one of the examples, but it's basically comparing and contrast, more like critical analysis of the text. Then we have sequencing. Sequencing is like the order in which the story took place, and sometimes they have to relist the story in their own words, but in a sequence that happened in the text. Then we have story elements. The story elements are mainly character setting. We had before character setting and I think one of the key details, and also we had something about author's purpose before too, but now we have problems and solutions as well. So we have the character, the setting, the problem, solution part, and then we have the author's purpose is to convince us, to entertain us, or inform us about something. So these are the basic stuffs we will be covering under the story elements. Continuing, we have cause and effect. If this happened, what is the effect, and what do you think this effect is the result of? So analyzing that from the text. Then we have vocabulary. We have the first topic is word meaning. So anything in the vocabulary is of course related to words, and we will be doing different exercises just to enforce the same word meaning format. First will be the same meaning identification. Second will be applying meaning of word to statement match. Third, we have match phrases, like there will be phrases of words and the words, and we have to match them within the columns. Then we have context clues, meaning determination from cross sentence clues. This will be more like clues given, and the meaning will be also given, and then we have to determine which is the best match for the phrase and the clue. Then we have shades of meaning. This will be more like similar words will be given, and you have to determine how they belong together under a same category. And then not only we have to determine the category, but we have to also identify what belongs together and what does not belong. Then we have replace words in sentences. So basically it's a word meaning thing, so replacing the meaning with a single word. And we have fill in the missing words in paragraph. So there will be like a word box and there will be a paragraph, and as you are going, what is the best match for the line, that particular line has to be adjusted. Homonyms is matching the definitions mostly. Then we have homophones, identifying homophones. Continued vocabulary, we have the difference between its or its with an apostrophe. So this will be more like, usage and application. Same with there, they are, or there. These are the determiners in a contraction form, and how they are different, and what should be their, rule for application. Then we have your or you are. So how this is different, like you are and your, and its usage and application in the sentence. Then we have word list. Word list will be word search, hidden letters, jumble words, crossword, word links. These are the ways we will be enforcing the word list again and again in different ways. Then we have affix and compound words. This will be mostly the dissection of suffix and affix, more like suffix and prefix. And then we will be having like, root words, identification of the root word, and then making compound words using two simple words. Then we have idioms and similes. Idioms and similes mostly will be matching with their meaning, identifying in a sentence, which is a simile, and then in the word and simile match. Then we have synonym antonym. Synonym antonym is mostly identifying and match, and then crosswords to enforce the synonym antonym again in a crossword format. Alphabetizing is up to 10 words again, but this you repeat only if you have not done in the earlier grades, because I think for two grades, like first grade and second grade, they have done alphabetizing and they know what it is. So if your child is already good at it, I won't be repeating this. Spelling. List of spelling words, third grade will be the first to begin with, because that the whole list which I will be giving out in the individual lesson, and based on that we have the lessons that is listed further. The first one will be fill in the letters. This is more like, there will be missing letters in the words and you have to fill them in. Then fit word into the right spaces. This is mostly like determining the letter with the shape of the blank. And then we have match the rhyming words. This should be easy for some of the kids, because they have been taking dibbles and did this for a long time, and especially if you have done this flashcards. Complete the words. Complete the words is basically more like, filling in the missing letters, but there will be like, 2-3 words at the same time, like there'll be like, a set of 3 words. Select the correctly spelled word. So jumble words again, set of 2-3 misspelled words, and then like one should be the correct one, and you have to identify that. Find the hidden words, more like a word search. Then we have grammar. For grammar, we have nouns first, under which we will do usage, countable and collective, singular, plural, concrete and abstract nouns. So we did like, regular, irregular nouns before, and a lot of different kinds of nouns before. Now we will be mostly focusing on the countable nouns and collective nouns. Collective nouns is more like swarm of bees and, army of, soldiers. And countable nouns will be which you can count, and like more like concrete. And then singular, plural, which will be like, nouns with es and s. And concrete nouns, like which is again countable, or which you can actually identify, like say bed or stool. And then for abstract noun, it will be more like, something abstract like faith, silence. Then going to the next one, we have verbs. Verbs, we will be again focusing on its usage and application, and linking and helping verbs. Linking verbs is basically, that helps us to, link two sentences or to any kind of two words. Helping words like, have or should, that actually, helps the other word to, kind of makes its place in the sentence. And then we have tenses, like the verb is in which tense, it's the time, like it happened or it's happening or it will happen. And then irregular verbs. After that, we have adjectives. For adjectives, we have identify and use, and then we have compare with er and est. Identify and use, we have done it many times before, or also in the second grade. The new thing will be comparative. The comparative study, as in, uh, good, better, best, and or comparative things like, warm, warmer, warmest. um, Next, we have pronouns. For pronouns, we have usage again, and then we have pronoun agreement, that we have to, slow down and do it because this is something new that they have to understand. And then we have subject and object pronouns. Pretty simple, but two new topics, so we have to, slow down a bit in here. Then we have conjunctions and connecting words again, which should be pretty easy, like but, so, and because we have done this before, so I'll just do a review probably in here. And then we have sentences again, simple, compound, complex, fragment. And sentence and conjunction, you can do back to back because they kind of fall in the same category. Like, a compound sentence will have a conjunction and a simple sentence won't. And complete and incomplete sentence will be like a fragment sentence and a complex sentence. And then we have capitalization. This we have done, like, before as well, like titles, capitals, and addresses. Now the most we'll be focusing on is editing long text. Like I was talking about editor in chief earlier. They were mostly like sentences they were editing, or say 2 lines or 3 lines. Now they will be doing text. And then we have punctuation. For punctuation, we have addresses, dialogue, apostrophes, and possessive. So this will be again the in like a editor-in-chief form, because they have done the, or probably developed by now the address and the dialogue, and the, the punctuations used for apostrophes and possessive nouns. And now they have to do is edit those. You have mastered all these things, then only I would advise you to go for the editor-in-chief book under Critical Thinking Company. So that was the end of today's video. See you in the next one. Bye bye.